Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Ask Me Anything session today. My name is Nidhi Dagani and Bhavti is joining me. Bhavti, you want to introduce yourself quickly?
Hi, everybody. I'm Bhavti Pujara. I'm so glad to be here.
Okay, everybody. So, this is an Ask Me Anything session. The bootcamp starts tomorrow. But if you have any doubt about what eligibility is required for becoming an independent director, is there an exam? Do you need to build a personal brand? Any sort of doubt that you have in your mind, please go ahead and ask us these questions, and we would be happy to assist you. We have a lot of people who have joined us, and we're very excited to go ahead and tell you about the opportunity of becoming an independent director. You know, right now, the demand is really, really high. Where actually, independent director is one of the biggest career opportunities, especially for experienced professionals. And most people have absolutely no idea about it, right? And yes, this is a whole new category of high value roles that sit outside your job, right? Independent director appointments are actually for public companies, listed or unlisted, and there are so many more categories now that require independent directors. Even company boards, startups, now they all need independent directors. The demand is really huge and nobody to cater to them. So we're going to bring you this opportunity, talk a lot about it in the boot camp that starts tomorrow. But if you have any doubt before joining the boot camp, please go ahead and ask in the chat. We are going to be happy to assist you. Okay, so somebody's asking, Prabir GD is asking, give a brief introduction about independent director. So, this is a mandatory requirement as per the Companies Act that boards should have independence and non-biased people on their board, right? So, you're not in a full-time engagement. You are actually doing this on the side. You can absolutely do this while you're continuing your full-time job. And you basically need to ensure that the interest of the shareholders, the stakeholders of the organization, they are kept in front of the board and they are protected, right? So board should take a decision while keeping the interest of the stakeholders at large. As an independent director, you need to ensure corporate governance, and it is a mandatory requirement for companies to have independent directors, right? Whether it is half of the total board or one third of the total board, it depends on whether the promoter is the chairperson or not. So yes, the requirement is there right now. I hope this answers your question, Prabkir GD. RG Srinivas is asking how difficult is the examination. Bhavti, you want to take that up?
Yeah, sure. So, this exam is not that difficult at all, guys. There'll be around 50 questions, 50 MCQs, not at all technical, and we are going to help you prepare with everything. There is going to be no negative marking in this exam as well, guys. So, we'll tell you everything in detail in the bootcamp. So, just stay tuned.
Also, the exam does not have any negative marking, and it is a technical requirement, but passing the exam does not ensure that you get an appointment. There are some more things that you need to do. Build your personal brand per se, and what the components of a personal brand are, and how you can build that. That is something that we will discuss in the bootcamp live for all of you. How to register for the independent director exam? We'll show you. It's a very simple process for registration. We will show you in the bootcamp. What are the charges? Akshay, the bootcamp is absolutely free. Akash, so you can absolutely attend it Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Free training for 9 hours is what we're offering. Jyoti Anand is saying, is the IICA exam mandatory? Yes, there are some categories which are exempt from the IICA exam. It's a CA, CMA, and a lawyer who has 10 plus years of the exam. So you guys are exempt, but we would still recommend that you give the exam to showcase your corporate governance eligibility and skills.
Also, RGS Srinivas, he was asking that if the exam is difficult, I'd like to, clarify. No, it's not going to be this difficult. You just need to be properly prepared for the exam, and even you have this edge that even after you've not cleared the exam at the first attempt, you can give the second attempt and so many more attempts. There's no bar on that. Also, you just after 1 or 2 day gap, and that's all. You are again eligible for the exam if you've not cleared the first attempt. Yeah.
Right. And we will, in fact, practice the questions with you. So what kind of questions are asked, you will see for yourself that the questions are pretty simple and easy. We'll do a practice in the bootcamp itself. How's the demand for manufacturing domain? 30 years into it, that's great. So it's not necessary that you need to be from a specific background to be appointed as an independent director in that industry. You know, we have had several of our learners who have come from hospitality, who have come from rubber industry, entertainment industry, and they're working with different types of firms. So different types of companies, I'm sorry. So it's not necessary for you to be in manufacturing for you to get appointed in a manufacturing company. You could also be appointed in a company which does solar, for example, or which does automobiles or entertainment, for example. Having an expertise is great. Building a personal brand is another step that you need to do, and also clearing the IICA exam. How to do that, we will discuss in the bootcamp. But yes, if you have experience, that's all that you need, and you can very well utilize it. Prabhat Ghosh, will we issue any certificate? Yes, you will get a certificate for attending the bootcamp if that's what you're asking. Finance knowledge is not required to pass the exam. Don't worry, you don't need to be from a legal finance background to be able to pass the exam. I just told you examples of our learners, right? So Suman Chaudhary, she's from an agriculture background. She has secured an ID appointment. Steve Pereira from hospitality sector, he has gotten 3 appointments. Then there are people who have an added advantage if you're from ex-government, ex-PSU, ex-teaching, ex-professors, women. There are so many categories which have specific advantages. So we're going to do a section tomorrow in the bootcamp, and we'll show you which specific section has what kind of added advantage too. Pupendra is asking, please let me know the eligibility criteria for selection of an independent director. Bhakti, you want to take that up?
Yeah, sure. So yes, the eligibility criteria, like there's no specific age requirement except for 21. You can become independent director even at the age of 91. This is the last recorded age, by the way, guys, and that is really, really great. Otherwise, you just have to appear for the exam, and that is one of the mandatory requirements per se. Except for this, of course, you'll have to work on building your credibility by maybe building your personal brand, etc. So yeah, these are all the requirements.
Shri Vashisht is asking when is the exam, and Prabhat Ghosh is also asking. So, guys, the exam is completely online. There are 2 slots available. Once you register for the exam, you can choose whether you want to appear for the exam in the morning slot or the evening slot, and you can take it up. It's completely online, so you can take it up from wherever you are. You don't need to go to a particular center for this. Yes, Shilpa, you would need a DIN to be for appearing for the exam. So yes, you need to have a DIN and an authorization. Yes. What are the charges for the exam? So IICA exam fees is around 5,000 rupees plus GST, and you can prepare for the exam within 2 to 3 months. Akash Popli, what the syllabus of the exam is, what kind of questions are asked in the exam, we will all practice that in the boot camp. Please remember, we start with telling you all the strategies and the questions and the skills tomorrow. This is just a pre-boot camp session that we are doing to clear your doubts. We start tomorrow at 2 p.m., 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, and Monday it is 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Madam, who will enroll us and is an independent director? PV Prasad is asking. So PV Prasad, see, there are 3 steps to it. You need to clear the exam, build your personal brand, and get appointments. Now, for this, you need to start networking, and we are going to show you networking strategies. So you can connect with accelerators, universities, merchant bankers, investment bankers, and how your connection ends up getting an appointment. There is a very, very nice strategy that has enabled our learners to get appointments. So we will show you how you can get the appointment. You don't need to have somebody to appoint you. We'll give you a strategy where people will find and appoint you. Why company hire freelancers as director? Reliable facts, quality, somebody's asking. So you're not per se a freelancer, right? It is just to ensure that the board is not biased. It is a mandatory requirement as per the law. Okay. RM Goal 25th to 27th April, Saturday and Sunday it is 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Monday it is 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Okay. How to prepare and syllabus, we will show you in the bootcamp live. Make sure you guys are attending live. If it is a yes, you all can type a yes in the chat box, so I know all of you are aligned with me. What type of exam is there? We've just answered that already. It's an MCQ exam, 50 questions. Okay. Qualifications, Vittal Rao, you just need 10 plus years of experience. If you're approaching retirement, you're already retired, you have decades of experience in your pocket, you are very well eligible for that. Promil Mehta and Paul John, we have already answered the questions on the exam. Okay, Gangadhar Varode is asking the subjects. So it's going to be around corporate governance, board practice, and board essentials. There are 2 sections to it. Don't worry about the exam, guys. It is a simple process. What are the chances for hotel professionals? Vibha Chandni. You know, Vibha, I want to tell you about our student, Steve Pereira. He is from Yavatmal, 20 years of experience. So he was managing hotels like Leela. And now he is in the board of ZTech India, tech company. Ayurvedic brand is there, Sat Carter Shopping. So he has 2 appointments already. If you are from a hospitality background, it's a great background to have, and you are very well eligible. Abdul, is the exam happening every month? Abdul, you can schedule it. You can give it at any day. It's an online exam, so there is no monthly, weekly. You just have to appear for it once and you are through.
Nidhi, I just want to clarify there are people who are like saying they're from different backgrounds. I just want to clarify whichever domain you're from, you are completely eligible for this exam and to become an independent director. Even whatever your background is, it will add credibility when you'll sit between the board members as an independent directors, because companies, they do look for this. Like if this person has something, like he holds something with him or not. So right, you could be from any domain, any background, and you are like completely eligible to become independent director.
Okay, so GDS Murthy Singh, a civil engineer. Then there are people saying educators. You're very well eligible, right? Excuse me. Okay, is there any guarantee of appointment, or you will help getting appointment? See, we cannot guarantee any appointment. We are going to give you the foolproof strategy that has enabled 35 of our learners to get appointments on various boards. Not one. There are people who are appointed on 3 boards as well. More than 250 to 70 of our learners have already qualified the IIC exam also. So we are going to give you a step-by-step roadmap on what is it that you need to do. In fact, what the earnings could be, how you can build your personal brand. I want to tell you exactly what we are going to be discussing in the bootcamp, right? First, we will discuss the kind of opportunity. It's not just the thought that there are listed companies or unlisted companies that need. There are different categories of companies that are mandatorily required to have independent directors. We will discuss those. Then we'll tell you the benefits of becoming an independent director. See, it just does not open doors to boards for you. It opens doors to many other things. Building a personal brand opens many doors. Becoming an independent director can benefit in your current appointment also, if you're approaching retirement, or if you're retired already, having a consultancy, wanting to have that, that is also a great idea, right? And we are going to tell you a step by step roadmap. So, what you need to do in the next 6 months, how to crack the IICA exam, and what the requirements are, what the syllabus is. We are going to practice questions with you, right? Then we are going to show you an amazing strategy of how you can utilize tools and network with merchant bankers, even SMEs, and get appointed as independent directors. I'm speaking about personal brand a lot because that matters when you are seeking for independent director appointments. All of you need to understand that giving the exam is not going to lead to a direct appointment. Once you give the exam, nobody's going to come and find you in the yellow pages or the directory, right? Your presence should be there. So, how to build that presence, what the components of a personal brand are, we're going to teach that to you in the bootcamp. And we are going to show you how to do those things, right? So, for example, how to get a book publication contract, or how you can find ghostwriters, or how you should be conducting yourself in the board meeting. We're going to do questions around that. Then we are going to show you how you can find companies which are actually eligible for an IPO right now, how you can start networking with them. And once they actually do an IPO, by that time you've also developed a personal brand. So, how you can get an appointment. All these strategies we are going to show you in the bootcamp. In fact, we are also going to show you how you can deliver a TEDx talk, and how you can become an advisor to accelerators and potential startups. So that's the overall agenda for the coming 3 days. I'm very excited to be delivering this for all of you, but let me know if you are too in the chat box. I'm going to keep answering these questions that you have. but this is the broad agenda for the coming 3 days. Don't forget to set a reminder. We start at 2 p.m. sharp tomorrow. Okay, how to get a DSC type? What do you mean, Vinay Sulekar? Nidhi, can you please confirm the fees payable for ISC registration? RM Goel, so for you to register for the exam, it is 5,000 rupees plus GST. Okay, and we are going to, a lot of you are asking about courses that Skill Arbitrage can offer, so we will discuss about that in the bootcamp itself. Okay. Michelle, we have more than 35 people now who are appointed as independent directors. The number keeps updating. So you're saying that you'd seen 18, but yes, now more people are appointed. So it's a growing base that we have. Step by step formalities, Vimal Chand, we will discuss in the boot camp. Make sure you attend that, right? Will we be couple of given live interviews? I've cleared the exam but forgetting the sections. That's okay, Nelia. There are people who have cleared the exam but are still attending. That's because you've not built your personal brand. How to build that? We're going to share it in the boot camp, right? Okay, Sanjeev Jha is asking what is the success percent of a person for clearing the exam? Almost all of our learners who have given the exam, they have cleared it, right? I think it is more than 300 of the learners. Bhavti, can you please confirm once the number of learners?
Yeah, I'll just confirm.
Okay. 300, right? It's almost 300 people. So we'll show you that list tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Ajay Kalia, yes, you can prepare in 2 months. If you are able to give 2 hours per day, you're good to go and you will be able to clear the exam very easily. It's not a difficult paper at all. RG Srinivas, the link for tomorrow, you will find it on the page itself, right? So description of this page has the registration link in case you want to pick up the link. Who conducts this exam? Bhavti, you want to take up any questions? So this is being conducted by the IICA and this is under the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, right? So it's Government of India basically. Indian Institute of Corporate Affairs is IICA and that is under the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. So yes, that's Prashant Wakle's question. Kamal Khetan, please go ahead, ask your query. Manoranjan is saying, I'm a geologist in profession, retired as a director of geology. That is great. Wonderful experience that you can bring to the table, and it could be really valuable for boards ahead. If you build your personal brand, clear the exam, definitely you have a good chance. Jasmine, DIN requirement. Yes, Jasmine, you would require a DIN, right? I think I already answered the question around DIN.
Yeah.
All right. Any other question that you have? Difference between KPMG certification and IIC. So Vinay, you will not, KPMG is not going to, it's not the government of India, right? So you need to appear for the IIC exam mandatorily. That does not certify you as clearing the IIC exam. Syllabus of exam, Jairaj, we are going to discuss in the boot camp. DIN is Director Identification Number Venkata Surya. All right. And the online test is there. So you would need a director identification number. It's very simple. We help all our learners who are looking to apply for a DIN, who are looking to register for the IIC exam. We'll help you with that process. Do not worry about it.
Also,
Sachin, go ahead.
yes. Yeah, Nidhi Gupta, she has said in the chats, I have an initial 15 years of experience NIIT and thereafter left the job and after a few years started in teaching robotics in schools and academy. How may this experience will help me in getting ID role? So Nidhi, I'd like to say this to you. Trust me, whatever your background is, it wouldn't matter, right? To the companies, what matters most is they really, really want to see that if you can bring credibility to the company or not. And by having all of this experience that you've said, like 15 years of experience in IT, etc., it will for sure add credibility to the companies. They really want to see if you can work under pressure, you can actually, give strategic opinions, and you can act neutral in the board meetings. That's all what they're looking for. Whatever your experience is, it's going to add credibility to the company for sure.
Okay, 2 questions that have come up. Can we write the exam immediately after paying the exam fee? You can write it, but please make sure that you're prepared. Otherwise, it does not give a good impression if you fail in the exam. It does not require a lot of prep. But yes, if your question is that can you write the exam immediately after paying the fees, you can. Now, another person is asking why. What is the challenge, right? Somebody had asked this. I think I missed the name. Yeah, Pradeep. What is the main challenge as per you for becoming an independent director? See, Pradeep, clearing the exam is not difficult. Experience you already have, but building a personal brand is the exact place where people face this. Lots of people have decades of experience, but you've not delivered guest lectures, you're not helping out universities, you don't have books, articles, and online presence on LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, or you don't have a YouTube channel. There are books published. There are so many things that can help you have a digital footprint in this age. So people end up not having a personal brand, and that is something that does not allow them to have that picture. It's easy to pass the exam, but imagine a company when they want an independent director, they are not going to go to the database and check names of people, right? But if you appear and if you showcase the expertise that you have in your area, I'm not saying that you should have expertise in corporate governance, but you should have expertise from wherever you come. So there are people who are saying that Nidhi, I teach physics, or I'm from banking, or I'm a lawyer, or I'm a CS, or I'm from the entertainment or hospitality industry. Whatever expertise you have, you should be able to showcase it. That is one challenge that people face, and we will help you overcome exactly that. I hope that
Also,
answers the question. Yeah.
if I may please add something to it. Also, there's one more challenge that I believed here is networking. There's so many of outreach techniques that we'll be showing you in boot camps also, but networking with the merchant bankers, the promoters, it becomes very, very important for you all. And there's so many of skills that, like, we have stack of skills for you in the boot camp. So make sure you join the boot camp tomorrow, guys.
Yes. Ajay Kalia is asking, do we have any appointment at PSU oil sector companies? Ajay, 80% of PSU's independent director appointments, they were left open and they were vacant. Government of India had penalized them and fined them for this as well. So there are a lot of places where ID positions have still not been fulfilled. How you can find those places, we will explore in the training that starts tomorrow. Sumani, what's your question? Please let me know. Guys, you will not get a recording of the bootcamp session. Saraswati is asking this. It is a live session only. We will only be able to deliver this one. All 3 days have different content. We have planned 3 different days, 3 different agendas for all of you. Saturday and Sunday timing is 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Monday time is 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Please make sure that you attend it live. Okay. How to build a brand, Madhuri, we will show you in the bootcamp. Please make sure you attend it. Eligible at age of 65 also, Sachita. Sachita, the oldest independent director that is reported is 91 years old. There is no age limit. Diverse experience. Go ahead if you have a question addressed.
No, it's just I'm seeing there's so many of people who are still questioning about that whether they'll be able to pass the exam or not. I want to pass exam, and there's so many of doubts that they're raising. So yes, I'll again would like to emphasize on it. The exam is not going to be this tough. There are only 50 questions that you will have to attempt, 50 MCQs with no negative marking. So that in itself goes in your favor, right? And after that, you will have to focus more. Like after you clear the exam, the bigger challenge is actually to focus building your network, etc., and building your personal brand.
Correct. Whether passing the exam is going to be comfortable in one chance, don't worry about the exam at all. Kumar Prasad, it's an easy exam and you will see for yourself when we do the live practice tomorrow. I hope in the bootcamp complete syllabus will be shared. Absolutely, Harsha. complete syllabus along with all strategies. So how you should network with people, how you should build your personal brand, how you can get your book published. Every single thing we are going to do in the bootcamp. Sales professionals, IT professionals, banking, entertainment, hospitalities, teachers, professors, everybody is eligible, and there are 300 plus learners who've passed the exam, 35 plus who have secured appointments. So I'm telling you that there are people from agriculture background, rubber background, so many varied backgrounds who've secured appointments, right? So you are eligible, and you will see, we will make you meet people who've gone through the same journey as you. Ramakrishna exam is online. Okay. Do you have any other
Also,
session planned? Saraswati, no. The bootcamp starts tomorrow. It's going to be live only. Please make sure you mark your calendar. It's a weekend, so I hope you guys are free. It's 3 hours in the afternoon tomorrow and day after.
Bharti Samvyal, she's asking how many chance you get for appearing in the exam. Unlimited, Bharti. Like for let's say if you've not like you've appeared in the first exam, you're not able to clear it. Still, you get unlimited chances to reappear in this exam and again.
Nirmal, at the age of 80 years, also you can get there. Definitely. We have learners who are not 80, but people who are 65 plus also who have done this, right? And people who are close to 70. India has seen the oldest independent director as 91 years of age. So, yes, don't worry about that. Age is nothing to be worried about. The more experience you have, the better your chances are. Guys, so many questions around the exam. It's just a technical requirement. It is online completely. Do not worry about it. We will discuss it in the boot camp. If any of our friends want to attend the boot camp, yes, Ashok Kumar. So in the description, the registration link is there. You can go ahead and share the link. It's a completely free training. If you want your friends to explore this opportunity too, you can share the link with them, and they can attend the boot camp. HR as well. Pintu Das have already answered that. Yes, you will get the syllabus. Yes, the exam is MCQ. Kamal Khaitan, sorry, we cannot allow you to speak in the meeting. You can put your query in the chat box. I want to go ahead and repeat the agenda for all of you. This is what we are going to be covering in the bootcamp. We'll show you what the opportunity is, how you are suited so well for an independent director position if you're approaching retirement or if you've already retired, what the added benefits are for specific categories of people, whether you are a professor, marketing, HR, banking, a lawyer, ex-government, ex-PSU person. We'll show you at least 20-25 categories of people who have an added advantage and how you can maximize on that to secure an appointment. How you can do networking, something that Bhavti was saying. People struggle with that. We're going to show you amazing strategies that help you grow your network also, and that can help you potentially lead to ID appointments. A step-by-step roadmap. What you need to do in the next 6 months to secure your appointment. And this is something that will help you build a personal brand as well. We will show you how to build that as well. We'll discuss the exam, the syllabus, the eligibility, and what kind of earnings you could have as an independent director. Then we are going to show you how to get a book publication contract, how you should conduct yourself in an ID meeting, right? What kind of interview questions will be asked, how you can find out companies that are going to have an IPO, how you can get a PR coverage or media attention, how you can deliver a TEDx talk. There are so many skills, so many networking strategies, the roadmap that is planned in the bootcamp. So please make sure that you attended live. I think most of the questions now are repetitive in nature. We've already answered those. Okay, there's one question about what is the fees receivable as ID? It is taxable, yes. You receive a sitting fees. It's not a, you're not on the salary or you're not on the full-time employment, but you receive a sitting fees and it is declared as income. So yes, it is taxable. Yes, Kumar Prasad ji, you're eligible, 70 plus year old also. We'll share whatever material we have tomorrow. So for whatever topics, we will try and share relevant PDFs. There are giveaways also that we have planned. So if you just attend the boot camp for 2.5 hours on each day, there are a lot of free giveaways that we have planned for all of you. I have 30 years of experience. Do I still? Depends on what kind of experience. Japraj, please tell me. Jasmine, absolutely. That's a great network to have. Chamber of Commerce and Industry. That will help you get a better network. Chandrasekhar, exam fees is 5,000 plus GST. That is the IICA exam fee. Ceramic industry, IT experience, everybody is eligible. We will share a roadmap in the bootcamp. Don't worry about your background at all. Any other unique questions that we have? I think we've mostly answered all. Anything that we missed out, Bhavti? Kamal Ketan, you can ask your query in the chat box. Cleared the exam and need guidance for the next steps? Absolutely, Bhavna Kumari, because we're going to show you how you can network and build your personal brand. The two things that are important after clearing the IICA exam. I have a family business, Preetam. Absolutely, you can as a business personnel also. Okay, I think we've answered all the questions. Repetitive questions are coming in. So, yes, I've told you the agenda. The bootcamp is live only. Please make sure that you're not missing out. We start sharp at 2 p.m., right? We only have 3 hours per day. So, we want to give you maximum value that is possible. Bhakti and I both will be there in the bootcamp for all of you. And it's going to be a lot of valuable information. We're really looking forward to all of you, future independent directors. And I'm very excited to be interacting with all of you next 3 days. Saturday and Sunday it is 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. And Monday it is 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. So please make sure that you join on time and mark your calendar. Thank you so much, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.